Hi, my name is Lucy Trueman. I'm an organisational psychologist and founder of Trueman Change, and today's video is all about the phrase, we need to win over the hearts and minds. So it's a phrase that I often hear, and I often hear it from the context of, we've done all of this change work, but it's not quite landed and we need to win over the hearts and minds. So what do you think it means? I often start sessions with leaders when I'm talking about change and transformation and psychology by asking them that very question. What do we mean by hearts and minds? And I think what we mean is all answered in the field of organisational psychology. So for example, I think that we're talking about things like motivation, decision making, judgment, our mental capacity. I think that we're talking about team dynamics, we're talking about sense of purpose, our sense of identity, our emotional response to things. So I think when we use this phrase that actually can be dismissive of just, we all think we know what it means, there is a huge field of research available to us with lots of evidence about exactly that, about how our hearts and our minds operate in the workplace. What happens when we feel a sense of uncertainty? How do we manage our resilience? How do teams gel? What does psychological safety look like? So this is why I'm so passionate about skilling up leaders and bringing to them this field of research that's available to us, so that when we launch into a change and transformation program, we have a wider toolkit than just project and program management and maybe some very arbitrary sequential change management tools. There's a lot of stuff out there that's available to us to help us to really understand what the human experience of work is and how we are impacted by change and transformation in the workplace. So if you'd like to have a conversation about what hearts and minds means to you, and perhaps you're in a place where your organisation needs some help in moving people, of transitioning people through a change journey, then please do get in touch.